Welcome to Yoga Basics. Thank you guys so much for your feedback last week. The things I heard the most were make the classes a little bit more challenging, a little spicier, so we can certainly do that. And more kind of body or intention specific, whether it's like a body part or a yogic philosophy lesson or something. Because I do try to cram everything into 30 minutes and it just isn't possible. So I will be more deliberate about segmenting exactly what we're doing. So today, Yoga Basics is low back specific. Um, this time of year when the earth gets really earthy, it's showing up again. We have a tendency to carry heaviness in the whole pelvic region. So today we're just going to focus on the low back and everything else a little bit. You got to warm up and cool down. And expect Wednesday's mobility class to be a little spicier. So start in all fours. And for today, bring the sole or the tops of your feet to the floor. On the inhales, your same thing. You lift your hips, lift your chest, lift your head. And then on the exhales, curl your toes under and then round from the hips. Let everything go. Let your head be heavy. Inhale, lift and lengthen tops of your feet. Exhale, round, soften. Curl your toes under. 3 more of those. Looking for lots of space between your vertebrae. Moving into that space as you round. Again, let your head be heavy. And one last time round. And then return to a flat back. Bring your hands out a couple of inches in front. Exhale, shift your hips back over your heels. Inhale, come forward, shoulders over your wrists. Keep it going. Exhale, this time curl your toes under, reach all the way back, chin to chest. Inhale, forward, chest lifts, tops of your toes. 2 more. And this time when you come back on the last one, make your knees a little bit wider than your hips, your toes to touch. Sit all the way back on your heels. Get tall here. And then bring your hand to those creases right as your thigh meets your waist there. And pull that out as you lengthen up. And exhale, come forward. Then bring your hands forward. And trying to keep your butt as close to your heels as you can for this one. Keep reaching and eventually let your head come to the mat. On an inhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, press yourself up and come on back to all fours. Get yourself all stable. Your choice if you want your toes curled under or tops of your feet on the floor. Draw that low belly in to just kind of activate your whole lower abdomen. You want your low back to feel like it's in a safe place. You don't want to be overarched and you don't want to be over round. You just kind of find your happy medium. And then inhale, raise your right arm, woohoo, left leg. We're staying for 3 breaths. On the third exhale, bring your right elbow, left knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow in. Exhale, extend. 1 more in. And then extend. And now we stay for 5 breaths. Slow, steady. One more. And on that exhale, release that. Come on back to all fours. Take a minute to readjust. But just a little minute because we're doing the other side. This time, do the opposite. Inhale to raise your left arm, right leg. 3 breaths. On the third exhale, elbow to knee 3 times. Inhales out. And this time when you go out, stay for 5 breaths. Stability, steadiness, ease. Connection. And on your exhale, come on back to all fours. Knees as wide as the mat, toes to touch, and take child's pose. On an inhale, slide your hands under your shoulders to press yourself up. We're going to come to stand. Guess I'll just keep turning this way because my mat's this way today. So come to the front of your mat. Find Tadasana. So we're going to do a couple of sun salutations, focusing on the lower back region particularly in each segment. We're going to do it 3 times. First round, we're going to go slowly but stay for 3 breaths. The second round for 5 breaths. And the third round for 7 breaths. So this is the nice slow goes 3 breaths. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up. Draw your shoulders down your back, relax your head. On the exhale, bend at the waist, sweep your arms out, over you go. If you need to bend your knees, no problemo. Bend them so that you're comfortable. We're going to be doing this plenty of times. 3 breaths here. Let your head go. On the third breath, look up, lengthen your spine, plant your hands, and step your left foot and then your right foot back to plank. 3 breaths. On your third exhale, come all the way down to the ground. Come to the tops of your feet. Inhale for cobra, 3 breaths. Exhale to come on down, curl your toes under, shift your hips back. Inhale for downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale to look up between your hands. Exhale as you step your left foot forward and then your right. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold, 3 breaths. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Exhale, all the way down, back to neutral. I meant to stay up top for 3 breaths, but I got distracted because I need to take my hoodie off. Okay, time out, I gotta. Okay, I had to take care of some business. Round 2, find Tadasana. We're going to stand in Tadasana to start with 3 breaths. So equal standing, activate your legs, neutralize your pelvis, same thing. You're in charge of that healthy spot today. This is all about the low back. So where do you feel like it's at its best, where you're grounded, but you can rise from there? And then 3 breaths here. On an inhale, sweep your arms up, look up, 3 breaths. Oh, 5 breaths. You guys, I'm off my game today. 5 breaths here. Look up, 5 breaths. On the 5th breath, on the exhale, sweep your arms out. Over you go. 5 breaths. You can come up on every inhale to lengthen and find that space in your low back. Exhales, go back, the invitation to fold. You can, let it be dynamic. You don't just have to hang out in everyone. On the 5th one, plant your hands. This time, step your right foot back, and then your left. 5 breaths. Just check in with your elbow creases. Are they facing each other? Your back feel good. It's not droopy. It's not round. It's hard, and when I talk, I don't know how many breaths we've taken, so I'm going on this next exhale. Lower all the way down, elbows by your rib cage. Inhale up for cobra. You can come higher if you want this time, keeping your elbows in by your side. If you want to come all the way up to upward facing dog. Or keep your legs on the ground for 1 round. On your next exhale, curl your toes under, shift your hips, and come on up for 5 breaths of downward facing dog. Pressing away with every inhale, going long. Every exhale, lengthening the back body. On your next inhale, look up between your hands. Step your right foot up, and then your left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 5 breaths. On your next inhale, come all the way up. And won't forget this time, stay up here, 5 breaths. And if you want on the exhales to bend back into a little back bend, go for it. It's all about your back, so whatever feels good today. After your 5th exhale, come on up on an inhale. Exhale, release back, Samasthiti. 1 more round. This time is 7ers. Oh, face this direction, mix it up. Find Tadasana. 7 breaths. Do all the things you know to do. Release, let go. Get strong. Inhale, sweep your arms up, 7 breaths. Same thing if you want to add the back bend. And then an inhale brings you up. Exhale, fold, over we go. Let your head go. 7 breaths. Change your stance. If you've been doing the same thing the first 2, just go a little wider or a little more narrow. Same thing, a little dynamic. The inhales grow ya. Exhales fold ya. On an inhale, halfway, look up, plant your hands. You decide what foot you want to go back at one time and then the other. And then come to plank, 7 breaths. After your 7th exhale, I'm going to come to my knees this time, lower all the way down to the ground. And you decide if you're going for cobra, for a modified upward facing dog with your thighs on the ground, or a full one with your legs lifted. 7 breaths. Everywhere you go on the 7th one, curl your toes under and lift your hips. 7 breaths in downward facing dog. Last one. Two more breaths. And after the 7th exhale, look up between your hands and walk or jump or step your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 7. After your 7th exhale, the inhale will bring you all the way up. Arms reach overhead. 7 breaths. You can go for the back bend or you can just settle in. Shoulders relax. Room for your head and neck. On your exhale, release your hands by your side and gather them in front of your heart. Muy bien, bravo, that's fun. All right, continuing on with the low back. Come to Tadasana, step your right foot back, but you see I'd be like straddling a line. It's not like Trikonasana. We got it over to the side so that both hips can face forward, but as soon as you do that, this knee buckles in, so you gotta open it up. This knee goes in, straighten her up. Hips again, shoulders brought across. Keep the weight in this back leg. Exhale, come forward. Stop when you we're gonna take 3 breaths to get all the way down. So stop when you're at the bottom of that exhale. Inhale, grow tall again there. Keep the back foot weighted. Exhale, come forward. One more, grow. Exhale forward. If you have blocks, of course, I should have my blocks. So you're thinking about that left hip going all the way back while the right hip's coming forward, and you're still weighting the back outside edge, and still making the arch, and still level in your pelvis, and letting your head go. Inhale, come all the way up out of there, and exhale to step forward to switch sides. I'm going to use the blocks this time. If you have blocks and you didn't use them, that's my bad. Use them for everything. I do. So left foot steps back. Everything squares forward, buckles in, so you got to externally rotate. Reach the outside edge. Reorient the hips. Inhale, grow. Exhale, come forward. Just one breath worth. Reestablish the weight in the back leg. Do all the things. Inhale, grow. Exhale, keep the length. Come forward. And do it again. Eventually, you'll go to where you can go no further. Keep doing all the things and let your head go. On an inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale to step together. Shake that out. We're going to come to all fours. Do 2 of these in a row. Still thinking low back here. So your knee's actually bring your left knee to the midline, and your right knee is going to come back behind. And then the exhales, you're just going to shift your hips back. Inhales, come forward. We're doing 5 of those. Exhales, shift your back. Inhales, bring you forward. On this next time when you go back, stay back for just a couple of breaths. However that's comfortable. You might need blocks to sit on. Just for 3 breaths. Exhale to come forward. And release. Switch sides. Right knee comes to the midline. Left comes all the way back. You decide if you want your feet out or in. No problemo. No. Whatever you want. Exhale, shift it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. This 5th one back. Stay. Grab a block to sit on if you got one handy. And then exhale to come forward. Release to all fours. Shift your weight back over your toes. You can use your blocks or your hands if you want, but try to just come to a stand without your hands. So we're going to do same but different. Left foot to the midline. Let your right cross over. Orient your hips forward. Inhale, grow. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release that one. Just switch sides. Ground down, get stable. Rotate those hips forward. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, release. And now come on back down to the mat. Have a block handy. I just set mine Soren. I'm going to do the supported bridge. And we're just going straight for it instead. We've done a lot of nice low back warm up. So bring your toes in, inhale, lift your hips, place the block. Everybody should start with the low side today. And then come back down to the soles of your feet. If your hands can interlace behind the block, great. If you could just grab it so you can take your arms and roll them back. On an inhale, bring both knees up off the ground, feet off the ground. Stay here and like whatever this is. And then exhale, straighten both legs. You can do Barbie toes, not quite pointed, you know. On an exhale, leave the left one up there, but let the right one extend all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it back. One more other side. If it's a lot, if it feels too much on your low back, then just bend your knee. Once you get back up to the sky, exhale, allow both legs to come out to the side. You can even take your hands up there and support them. Inhale, bring them together. Exhale, release your feet to the ground. Lift up your block, set it to the side, and roll on down your whole spine. Soles of the feet to the floor. Arms into cactus. Exhale, both knees go over to the right. Inhale, brings them to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, back to center. Lift your knees up off the ground. You can bring your hands to your knees for a second and just find that good spot for your low back again. Hands back in cactus or out to the side, palms face down or up, whatever. Exhale, both knees over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it to center. Exhale, release. Extend your legs completely, arms by your side. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth, wiggle your jaw, relax. When you get distracted by your thoughts, bring your awareness to your low back and notice if it's feeling the same or different. And then begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and circle your wrists and ankles. Bend your knees and elbows. And roll over. Press yourself up to a seat. We'll finish with 3 breaths. Exhale everything you got. Inhale to fill her up. Exhale, sigh. Inhale to fill. Blowing out a straw through your mouth. And the third one fills you up. Exhale through your nose as you bow your head to your heart. Give yourself a high five for treating your low back to some health this morning. And know that the light inside of me honors the same light in each of you. Namaste. Thanks for the feedback. This will just keep getting better and better. I appreciate each and every one of you.